Hello everyone, welcome to the next episode in my Metaverse series. This time we're doing math, and in particular we're focusing on subtraction. Now subtraction is the opposite of addition, where when addition we're increasing a value, with subtraction we're decreasing the value. When you're doing when you're making these experiences, these educational experiences, I feel that there's no such thing as redundancy. You can emphasize a point as many times as you feel you need to. So I'm using the word value and decreasing a lot because I'm really trying to get that point across. I use this example where I created these graphics beforehand, and it's the opposite of our addition, where we start off with a big number and then we go down to a small number. So we start off with 2, that's our overall value, but if you subtract 1 car away, then you're only left with 1 car. So even in the response, I put 2 minus 1 equals 1. I think that's a good way to kind of reinforce the correct answer with whatever you're doing, even if it's not specifically math. Here I give a few examples of words that will indicate when subtraction is taking place. These few words are minus, subtract, take away, and difference. And there are a lot more. There are even phrases, and they really can get tricky, but for the basic building blocks, these words will suffice. Here we're using, here I displayed the minus symbol, and I show this graphic that I made before. I also indicate that it's to the right of P, or actually I say it's located above P. I should say located above P on your keyboard to the upper right. So that way, they don't mistake it or they don't see it, because keyboards can look a little different. And then even in the response I say it's minus is the symbol for subtraction, okay. And then with this test, I switched it around. Instead of doing another number, I was testing to see if the student will be able to identify the subtraction symbol. We've actually spent the last few scenes emphasizing the symbol, so that hopefully will help. But here's what you do: is we put in the logic blocks for response contains, and here I just put in a simple subtraction dash. If it's anything else, if it's any numbers or letters, then it's going to take them here. It's going to say, remember that the symbol for subtraction is not a number or a word. And hopefully this particular block will really emphasize the point. But nevertheless, if they type it in wrong, then it will take them back here and they can try again. And if they get it correct, then it will take them to the end. So now let's try out this experience. Let's try out our different outcomes as well. So greetings. Today we're going to focus on the concept of subtracting one value from another. When you subtract one value from another value, you're decreasing the overall value by taking a certain amount away from it. What a mouthful. For example, we have 2 blue cars in our display, but if we subtract 1 car away, then we are left with 1 car. Our value, and I should probably say only 1 car, our value has decreased from 2 cars to 1. 2 minus 1 equals 1. Got it. Look out for these words when solving problems, as they indicate that subtraction is taking place. Minus, subtract, take away, and difference. The mathematical symbol for subtracting is the minus symbol displayed below. It's located above P on your keyboard to the upper right. And then once again, we put the symbol. I highly recommend that for the experiences if you're trying to teach a new concept. So let's see if you've got it. Read the following question carefully, then enter the correct symbol to complete the equation. So here we put 2 blank 1 equals blank. And so I figured the writing would be a little tricky, so I created this graphic to be a visual representation. So 2, and then the dash is blank equals 2 blank 1 equals 1. So here we're going to put in the wrong answer. And then once again, it says, I'm sorry, that's incorrect. Remember that the symbol for subtraction is not a word or a number, and we even show the picture again to really re-emphasize it. But then we put in the subtraction dash, and we're correct. And I just encourage them to practice bigger numbers. Not too big, just the first few numbers 1 through 10. But let me make sure to put only. So let's see, we are left with only 1 car to really emphasize that a change has occurred. And yeah, that's basically the general idea behind these. If you're using really big numbers, then I would definitely suggest to, you know, go more in depth. But if you're using smaller numbers, I think that's fine. But thank you for watching my video and have a good day.